Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let us praise and thank the presence of Allah Almighty for the abundance of grace and joy. The Honorable Dr. Adi Saptono SA MPD and Aditya Pratama MPD who has guided in the preparation of this research. The Honorable Prof. Sri Indah Nikensari SA MSA as the Head of Economic Education Major. And the Honorable all of examiners. On this occasion, allow me Sarah Sabila from Economic Education Major to present a research entitled Development of Contextual-Based Audiovisual Learning Media on Taxation Materials at SMAN 38 Jakarta. The background of this research is based on the role of education. Education is the most important role in developing the quality of human research. The importance of education is regulated by Law Number 20 of 2003 about the National Education System, and also regulated by curriculum. In 2020, a virus struck the world that disrupted most fields of which was education. With the outbreak of COVID-19, learning has been online system. Fact obtained through the interview with Ms. Desi Nilawati MPD as a teacher in economics that during the learning from home or in Bahasa, it's called BDR, show low enthusiasm and learning outcome. This can be seen through the average student learning outcome on daily tests, which are below the minimum competence criteria, or in Bahasa, it's called KKM. However, as the spread of COVID-19 decreased, a limited or offline learning system or blended learning, this learning is divided into two groups in one study group. As many as 50% of students learn online, and the other learn face-to-face. But in 2022, the school implements as offline learning system. But in this new semester, almost most of the students were unable to take a part in learning because their learning outcome were below to the KKM or had not completed the previous basic competence. Based on the observation made, it's known that in online learning, blended learning of offline learning, teachers often using media like Google Classroom, Google Meeting, WhatsApp, but however, teacher does not use video-based learning media. In fact, in general, people will remember 50% of what they saw and heard, 30% of what they saw, 20% of what they heard, and 10% of what they read. Learning video provided with attractive visualization will increase student focus in understanding the learning material. Economic learning is one form of effort in understanding complex issues. These materials are closely related to the condition of everyday life. Therefore, appropriate learning methods are needed. One of them is the application of contextual learning. Contextual learning helps students to understand and analyze the relationship between the material and real life. Based on the result of interview with some students, it know that the learning takes place theoretically and the material is not fully discussed in depth, so that students find it difficult to understand the relationship between the material and surrounding condition. One of material that attracts student attention is taxation material. The material is considered too complex and involves the calculation of number. Besides that, in order to realize the Smart Tax-Aware Indonesia Golden Generation 2045, then the government is carrying out the Tax Awareness Inclusion Program. That the program is a joint effort between the Directorate General Taxes and the Ministry of Education and Culture to instill tax awareness in students through the national education system. Students can easily understand the relationship between the materials and real life through a contextual approach packaged in learning videos. Therefore, this research will focus on the development of contextual-based audiovisual learning media on tax materials at SMAN 38 Jakarta. The study aims to determine the stage of developing contextual-based audiovisual learning media on taxation materials at SMAN 38 Jakarta. And also knowing the effect of contextual-based audiovisual learning media on learning outcome on taxation materials at SMAN 38 Jakarta. In line with the objective, it's hoped that this research can provide benefits of various parties and useful for being a study in research in the field of learning media development and encouraging student enthusiasm and learning outcomes. Before going any further, I will explain the concept of this research. For the first is audio-visual learning media. Audio-visual learning media is one type of learning media. Learning media are all forms of information facilities used to convey learning materials, so the teaching and learning activities become effective and efficient. Learning media is divided into 5 types, such as human-based media like teachers, instructors, or tutors, print-based media like learning modules, visual-based media like image, photos, and etc., and the last, audio-visual-based media like learning videos. This research focuses on audio-visual learning media, which can be interpreted as learning tools that combine between audio and visual. Students to absorb learning material as evidenced by the presence of feedback in improving student learning abilities. Audio-visual learning media are divided into 2 types. It's silent and motion. The advantage of using this media can be learning material is more meaningful, so that it can be better understood by students and will attract more student attention so that it can be faster learning motivation. The second is contextual learning system. Contextual learning can make students are actively and independently involved in understanding the relationship between the material and real life. The third is learning outcomes. Learning outcomes are processes that result in increase in knowledge that previously didn't know, as well as change in behavior and skills for the better through learning activities. Based on Bloom taxonomy initiated by Benjamin S. Bloom, in order to achieve learning outcomes, it achieved through 3 domains, namely cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. Cognitive domain focus on intellectual ability or knowledge. Bloom's taxonomy of cognitive domains includes 6 levels. It's remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. The fourth is taxation materials. Text material is one of economic lesson that is closely related to living condition. The material has been adapted to the syllabus and aims to realize the text awareness inclusion program. The last is research development model. The development model used in this research is the ID development model, which consists the analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation stage. This research is development of renewal of previous relevant research, such as research conducted by ISMA is entitled Development of Learning Media for Video Audio Visual Stop Motion based on contextual teaching and learning in science learning water cycle materials, that the result of media validation of 96%, material validation is 94%, and language validation is 84%. That means that the visibility of the product from the 3 aspects is said to be very visible. And the research by Nadia and Naibaho is entitled Video-Based Learning on Improving Student Learning Outcomes. The result that there was an increase in learning outcome through the use of learning videos. This increase can be seen from the average score. That's the use of learning video is able to provide an increase in student learning outcomes. And then the research from Nefti and Ewell, the influence of learning using contextual teaching and learning approach to psychic learning outcomes of high school students. The result that there is an effect of contextual approach on student learning outcomes, as evidenced by the difference in the average pretest and posttest. The increase in learning outcome seen from the end gain. The score is including the high category. This research is described through the following line of thought. Based on the phenomena that occurred, the research conduct observation to identify the problems. The problem is low motivation and enthusiasm for learning during BDR and blended learning. Monotonous learning, so students find it difficult to understand the relationship between the material and real life. Teacher does not using video-based learning media. Most of the learning outcome is cognitive aspect do not reach the KKM. as then optimal development and use of learning videos. For the problem that occurred, the research then identified that what was needed to overcome this problem was contextual-based audiovisual learning media as a strategy for improving learning outcomes. And the development of learning media is carried out using the ID model. Based on the literature review and the framework described above, the hypothesis in this study is that there is an effect of contextual-based audiovisual learning media on learning outcomes on taxation material at SMAN 38 Jakarta. The research conducted at SMAN 38 Jakarta belongs to the type of research and development or known as research or R&D by applying the idea development model like analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. In addition, the study also uses experiment in the form of quasi-experiments to measure the influence of the use of this learning media on student learning outcomes. The experimental design used non-equivalent control group design in the form of pre-test and post-test. The control group is class who learning does not use contextual-based audiovisual learning media, while the experimental group is the opposite. Before being treated in the form of using the learning media, both groups were given a pretest to measure the student's initial ability. Then after being given treatment for the experimental class and not the control class, it was tested with a post-test to measure the increase in learning ability. The AD development model is carried out 5 stages: analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. Analysis. At this stage, analysis of problem and needs is carried out through observation and interview with economic teacher and student. Next is design or product or design storyboard that will be developed. The product design has been adapted to the problem and needs analysis that has been done previously. Activities from this stage include making storyboard or drawing sketch before they are realized into videos. This development stage is the stage of production or product manufacture. Activities from this stage include making learning videos, product feasibility test by expert. And the last stage is implementation. While products that have been declared eligibility are then test on student. Before being tested, student we are given a pretest to measure the abilities of student knowledge at the beginning of learning. And the last is evaluation. After the application of learning media in the classroom, students are directed to fill out the post-test. At the end of the lesson, students are given a post-test to measure the increase in their ability to understanding the material presented in the form of contextual-based audiovisual learning media. The population in this study were students from of 11 social class and totaling 80 students, and the sample in the study was 80 people or 100% of the population. However, if the population reached more than 100 people, then the sample that can be taken in 10 until 15% or 20 until 25% of the total research population. The sampling technique used in non-probability sampling. Conceptual and operational definition in this study start from audiovisual learning media. Audiovisual learning media is learning device that combines audio and visual to make it easier to students to absorb learning material, as evidenced by the existence of feedback in improving student learning ability. The second is contextual learning. Contextual learning is a teaching concept carried out by the educators, the delivery learning material, and this relation to environmental condition, so that students are actively and independently involved in understanding the relationship between the materials and real life. The third is learning outcomes. Learning outcomes are processes that result in an increase in knowledge that previously didn't know to know, as well as change in behavior and skill for the better through learning activities. Improved learning outcomes cover 3 domains like cognitive, affective, and psychomotoric. In this study, the data collection technique used are observation, interview, questionnaire, and documentation, and also the test. Validation of learning media development by expert assessed from material validation is assessed based on aspect of content visibility, contextual learning, and then language validation is based on language eligibility aspect, and media validation is assessed based on aspect of presentation visibility and content visibility. The data to analyze is mixed data, namely qualitative and quantitative data. Qualitative data is non-test data obtained in the form of comment and suggestion by expert validator, and the result of observation through observation and interviews. Non-test data analysis was carried out quantitative and followed by qualitative analysis. Quantitative data analysis is prerequisite analysis test is conducted to determine the test statistics to be used. The prerequisite analysis includes the normality test using the Kolmogorov-Smirnov technique and the homogeneity that using the Hartley test. Hypothesis testing was conducted to find out the research hypothesis regarding the effect of contextual-based audiovisual learning media on learning. The study used a t-test through an independent sample t-test, and the n-gain is used to determine the increase in student learning outcomes in the cognitive domain before and after use of contextual-based audiovisual learning media. Okay, that's the explanation of this research. I would like to apologize if there is a mistake. Thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.